Hi there, so I'm going to be doing a full face Charlotte Tilbury makeup look, and I will be going through all the steps that she does, trying to go through all the steps that she does. I have got most of her products, bar probably one or two things. I must admit I'm a real fan of her makeup. It goes on beautifully and it does last, it really does, and the pigments in the eyeshadows are so rich. So anyway, I am going to go through the steps that she does as closely as possible, bearing in mind that my skin is aged, it's a mature skin, so I might have to adapt it slightly, but here we go. So Charlotte always starts with her famous magic cream. It's quite a thick cream. She really does like a really moisturised skin. So I always get my products out with a spatula so that I don't get any debris or oil from my fingertips. And I'm just going to pop that all over my skin. Next I'm going to go with my primer. Now she does two primers. One is Wonder Glow, which is a bit more slight tint to it. This is called Youth Glow, and I like this because it really brightens the skin. So you're going to pop that all over. I only use a very thin amount because I don't want to drench my skin in moisture so that all my makeup runs off, but I will leave that on just to soak in. I always tap my face to get the blood flowing, just for 1 to 2 minutes. Okay, that's that done. Right, so next I have the Mini Miracle Eye Wand. On half of it is kind of like an eye serum, and on the other half is a concealer. So I'm just going to pop a little bit of the eye. I'm just going to pop it in my eye. I think I need a smaller mirror. Just underneath. There we go. Just going to tap that in gently. I've got very red eyes at the moment. I don't know why. It could be, I don't get hay fever, but my eyes do get red in the summer. On the other side is a concealer, so I'm just going to pop that around my nose. I'm going to put it on over my foundation as well, but I've got a very red nose, so I really want to disguise that. Over my lips. There. Right, and now I'm ready for the foundation. Okay, so this is the Magic foundation, slightly thicker than the lighter one that she did, which is called Light Wonder. This is number 3. It's going to do one pump, put that on the side, and this brush I love. This is from It Cosmetics, and you get half a concealer, half foundation. So I'm just going to pop that all over. I'm just going to look in this mirror, it's easier. I don't like my foundation heavy. I have got lots of freckles and disguising them looks silly. However, on my forehead I've got a lot of pigmentation. So I go a bit heavier there. There we go. It's lovely coverage this, and it really seems to plump the skin out. A lot of her products contain hyaluronic acid, which brings moisture to the surface of the skin and helps plump out those wrinkles. That's that done. Slightly on the neck. There we go. I'm now going in with her retoucher. Again, I'll look in this mirror, which I'm going to pop underneath the eyes, round the nose. And just use my fingertips to blend that in. Put slightly on there because my eyelids are very red. There, that's that done. So I'm ready now for the makeup. So I'm going to go in with the eyeshadow now. Now I have got an eyeshadow quartet here, and it contains 4 colours, and she groups the colours into, I've forgotten what she does group them into now. I will put my glasses on and tell you. Right, prime, that goes all over the eyelid. Oh my word, I can't actually see it. Prime, enhance, smoke and pop. Right, so first of all, take my glasses off and I'm going to put the primer shade on with my Real Techniques Dome eyeshadow brush, and I'm popping the light colour all over. Hopefully that will cancel out some of the redness I've got. And I'm bringing it down slightly into the corners because you get that kind of like dark bluey tone to it. Right, that's down. Then I'm going to go on to the darker shade, which is this beautiful brown. And I'm going to go in with my Real Techniques brush again, it's slightly smaller. And I'm going to pop this all over my eyelid and just above the crease. I go back and forwards on my eyelid like windscreen wipers. I always have, because I think this is the most gentle way of applying your makeup. Remember, we're only doing a very light day look, so I don't want anything heavy. I want something that's just going to look sophisticated, like the palette which is called the Sophisticate. Again, just going backwards and forwards. Now when I get to the ends, I always swirl it up towards my eyebrow this way, because I think it just gives a nice lift to the corners. Back and forwards. Probably should have put my hair up. There. And then we have slightly darker shade. I'm just going to grab my Smashbox eyeshadow now, and what I'm going to do is just pop that on the corners. And because I don't want anything too heavy with my eyeliner, I'm going to pop it underneath my eyes. Now there is this other shade there. I'm actually not going to use that because, like I said, it is just a day look. But what I'm going to do now is get my dome shaped brush again from Real Techniques, and I am just going to blend everything. You cannot over blend. I don't want any sharp lines. So I'm going to blend this right up to the eyebrow. There we go. Right, so my eyebrows are actually microbladed. You may have heard me talk about that in my previous videos, but they are fading slightly and I just need to enhance them a little bit more. Right, so I have got a triple eyebrow pencil. That's the pencil there. That's the comb, and then if you take that out, there's a little pop of colour for highlighting. So take my glasses off. So much easier if I had contacts. And I'm just going to do hair strokes. So first of all, I'm just going to brush upwards and just do hair strokes to enhance my eyebrows. There, and then just brush them out again, and then I'm just going to carry on. Right, so this, sorry, that was in the shade Supermodel, and so is this. I have got dark eyebrows, I don't want them any darker, so this is a beautiful shade. This is an ultra, can you see how ultra fine that is? I'm just going to comb through, and that will just help my eyebrows stay in place, so just very, very gently. Oh, a bit. There, that's that done. Put that back. And then getting my pencil again, I'm just going to undo it and I'm just going to enhance underneath my eyebrows. Just very slightly. Okay, so as I said, I don't want anything too heavy, but I am going to put a tiny bit of eyeliner on, and I'm going to use her powder eyeliner, which she calls, there we go, the Classic it's called, and you probably can't actually see that colour very well, but I'm just going to pop that onto my upper eyelid, just near the lashes. Just done some little flicks, and then I'm just going to literally enhance that shadow that I put underneath very, very lightly. There. Okay, so now my eyes are done, I need to go in with my contouring. So this is the Filmstar Bronze and Glow. I love it. I love the colour in this. It's just exactly the right colour for me. Now with this, you don't want to be sweeping backwards and forwards too much because you'll create dust, but if you just tap like so, and then you should have enough on your brush. So what I'm doing is following underneath my cheekbones. My cheekbones are quite high, so you know, it depends basically where you can feel the bone. And Charlotte always says follow the hollow, but suck it in and follow the hollow. I'm going up to my eyes and then across my forehead. So it's actually like a 3, back to front 3. Do the same the other side. And then up the forehead. There. And then just a tiny bit of the glow just here. Right, I'm going with my blusher now. Haven't got a blusher brush at hand, so I've just cleaned this off. But Swish and Pop, Sex on Fire. So what you do, swish round the outside and then pop. And then in the apples of your cheeks. Swish, pop. I really need colour on my face because I'm so pale. Even when I'm tanned, I need colour. There we go. Now for the lips, I want something again really natural. Now her most natural, not natural looking, it's not nude, but yeah, I'd say it's natural looking. It's called Pillow Talk. So I have Pillow Talk lipstick and the Pillow Talk eyeliner. Okay, so I'm going in with my, you probably can't see that very well, but my Pillow Talk lip liner. I always line outside. It's called Lip Cheat, and you can cheat yourself to bigger lips. I'm going outside the line. There, that bit's done. Change of plan with my lipstick. My Pillow Talk has disappeared temporarily, so I'm going to use my Penelope Pink because it's quite a similar colour, probably a bit more tawny. Should be using a lip brush, but I'm cheating. That's a beautiful colour, isn't it? Very natural. So now, last thing to do is eyelashes. I have a very cheap eyelash curler because my expensive Shimmer ones I actually broke. Got this for £1.50 from Wilkinson's. I have to say it's the best eyelash curler I've ever had, so go figure. Right. I've got naturally quite long eyelashes, so I'm quite lucky. They do look like torture devices, don't they? Sorry, I've got that in the way. And just that one again. Okay, so now the mascara is Full Fat Lashes. I think she does a couple of them, but I like this because of the brush. It's quite a nice big brush, and I find it's just easy to separate the lashes as well. Now I have my eyelashes tinted, so I don't need to get right to the ends. But what I do like, sorry, right to the roots. What I do like is to flick them around. It's like arranging your hair in a hairstyle. I like my lashes to be right up front and then right to the side. And the brush point, it's not really a point, but you can actually get in and do those very little ones that are there. Now I don't do my lower lashes because I don't have a lot of lashes on my lower lash line, so when I do it, it just looks like spider's legs, so I don't really like it. But we're finished. What do you think? Obviously my hair needs a bit of doing, but this is my full face Charlotte Tilbury, the Sophisticate look. Nice for every day, and you could probably do it a lot quicker than I could. What I didn't do actually is I didn't contour my nose, but what I normally do is I get an eyeshadow brush and I just run down the centre of the nose because it gives it a little bit more definition. And I could probably do, if I was going out at night, I'd just darken it and use a little bit more highlighter. But I hope you enjoyed this. This is my, like I say, look for a slightly mature skin, for a natural look. I would go out in the day, I'd be in an office or go shopping with this look. I like it anyway, and I hope you do too. Please, please like this video if you do like it, and put notifications on, the little bell I think, and then you'll be notified when I do another one. But I love doing these videos, different makeup looks, and I hope you enjoy watching them. Like I say, they're a lot more amateurish than YouTubers that have been doing it for years, but I enjoy it, so thank you very much for watching.